The reputable source Transfermarkt has updated the market value of football players after January. Let's check which players have risen in value the most and who, on the contrary, are saying goodbye to their top market value. But before we start, we have a question for you guys. Write down your answers in the comments section below. The most risen in value: Ousmane Dembélé, from 80 to 120 million euros. Ousmane Dembélé has risen in value the most after he finally began to adapt in Barcelona. Several confident games allowed Ousmane to raise his value by no less than 40 million euros. What's really interesting is that a year and a half ago, Barcelona bought a Frenchman from Borussia for 120 million euros, which happened to be his value right now. Back then, however, Dembélé was worth 33 million euros according to Transfermarkt. Vinicius Jr., from 35 to 70 million euros. The 18-year-old Brazilian has impressed the whole Europe with his inspired performances on the ruins of once great Real Madrid. The incredible courage, along with the outstanding skills and unbelievable speed, leave Madrid to hope that Ronaldo's successor is gonna appear on Bernabeu. It's mind-blowing. The 18-year-old has managed to double his transfer value and break into the 5 most expensive Brazilians in the market in just half a year. Eder Militao, from 30 to 50 million euros. Here's another Brazilian who's raised his transfer value incredibly. Interesting fact, just a couple of days after Transfermarkt raised the value of a 21-year-old Porto defender, Real Madrid signed him up for just a specific amount. Well, next season will show if Madrid has got a new Pepe from Porto, or if it's just a second Danilo. Nicolo Zaniolo, from 10 to 40 million euros. Nicolo is the main discovery in the season in the Serie A. Despite his 190 cm tall, the 19-year-old Roma center winger has an excellent technique and understanding of the game. He's broken into the first 11 of the Romans and is already showing the results no less than at the Champions League. His scoring allowed the team to almost beat Porto in the Champions League. However, the level of Wolves still leaves much to be desired. The forward of Santos, Rodrigo, has increased his market value up to 40 million euros as well, and will join Real Madrid this summer. Krzysztof Piątek, from 15 to 40 million euros. 27 goals in 31 matches this season have allowed Piątek to dramatically raise his value on the market. You probably won't believe it, but last summer his value was estimated at merely 900,000 euros. Now, the 23-year-old Pollander scores for Real Madrid in every second match, and has drawn the attention of a huge number of top clubs, recalling the profession of a canonical striker. João Felix, from 12 to 35 million euros. We should also mention the progress of the 19-year-old Benfica forward João Felix. Ronaldo has already expressed his respect to the younger star, and Juventus hopes to sign him up this summer to join Cristiano. If Felix continues to score regularly, his value will jump to no less than 50 million euros. Young Ferland Mendy, Lucas Paqueta, and Joelinton also rose their market value up for 50 million euros. Brahim Diaz has received the strangest value update, from 5 to 17 million euros, only for the transfer to Real Madrid, being on field for 24 minutes. Is that even legal? The most fallen in value: Philippe Coutinho, from 140 to 100 million. If there was an award like the Golden Raspberry Award in football, it would definitely go to Coutinho. The Brazilian has some serious issues with fitting into Barcelona and is definitely not playing off. Although he may really need a little more time, the main thing is to regain confidence. Ivan Rakitic, from 65 to 50 million euros. Ivan Rakitic has fallen in value as well. The only difference is that there's no regression in his skills. It's only because of his age. For instance, Messi has also fallen in value for 20 million euros after turning 31, but it hasn't reflected in his game. Altogether, Ivan is still airtight, and it's pretty strange to hear the rumors that Barcelona is going to get rid of him this summer. Adrien Rabiot, from 50 to 35 million euros. You may have heard the same rumors about Adrien Rabiot. However, this transfer is in the question after the transfer of Frankie de Jong. Rabiot fired his mother from agent position, had a falling out with everyone at PSG, and will spend the rest of the season on the bench, which will probably have an additional effect on his transfer value. Although it won't change much, as Adrien is leaving Paris as a free agent this summer. Marcelo, from 70 to 35 million euros. Due to the drop in the results, a number of Real Madrid players have seriously fallen in value. Most of all, it affected Marcelo, who lost the competition to Reguilon when Solari was the head coach. The Brazilian has dropped half the transfer value. Isco has also dropped in value from 75 to 60 million euros, as well as Gareth Bale. His value fell from 80 to 70 million euros. However, with the return of Zidane, all three have returned to the starting 11 and will probably increase their market value by the end of the season. Finally, would like to mention Mauro Icardi, who's fallen in value by 10 million euros due to his conflict with Internazionale. Fabregas, Nainggolan, Higuain and Cavani have fallen in value by 5 million euros each, as well as due to their age. And now we have a question for you guys. Together with Icardi, another Argentinian attacking player has lost 10 million euros in market value. Can you guess which one? Write your answers in the comment section down below.